New Network, and it's coming. Ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks.
Thanks, Matt. J-Hab, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 200, put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Andahar brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And a ball 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here comes the first pitch.
Left fielder.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring in the order.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Gardner on at first, nobody out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. In his career against Mike Minor, he's a .333 hitter. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fourth,
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Cue shot here out towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. In past meetings with Jay Happ, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down. Now batting, Jurickson Profar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going. Like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate. A crooked number going on the board.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get him.
Oh, what a play at second. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One and one, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Miguel Andujar will be next. The 3-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hicks aboard here at first with nobody out. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. In his career against Mike Minor, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and 2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Gleyber Torres will be next. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Batting
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Lead with 3 men aboard.
Walker.
And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. The relay. Throw won't get him.
A conservative approach might have been to try to sacrifice the first run of the game home, but not this guy. He takes a big rip and has himself a 3-run triple.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Aaron Judge will be next. And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby not.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Giro, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Gardner is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is there. And that ends the inning. There it is, the Big D, Dallas, Texas, as we welcome you back to Globe Life Park, not far away from that spot for the top of the third.
number 33.
Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
Now in the box, Ronald Guzman, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. Second.
Ready now, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Gregorius blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Minor ready with a 1-2 down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Judge ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Beltre hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next.
Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Greg Bird. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count is 1-2. That's a ball.
Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Neil Walker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a breaking ball stays outside. Two and 0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Neil Walker. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is digging in for his second at-bat. Robinson Chirinos will start off the 5th in this one. There's a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2.
2-2.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup to miss high with that stayed out of the zone. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit to first. The second for one. On to first, a double.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will bring in. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Texas. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Bartolo Colon, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Bartolo Colon.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air down the right field line. Mazzara is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's big Aaron Judge. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
That's a
Ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Judge stands at first with 1 out. That misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Elvis Andrus now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's gone 2 for 8. 1-1 the count now. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Adrian Beltre. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gallo on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now. Miguel Andujar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Andrew McCutcheon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Profar in foul ground. Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Andrew McCutcheon is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 26.
Here's Jurickson Profar, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. The catch is made out there by McCutcheon, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center field.
Riding in, Joey Gallo. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Britton's ready. 1-2 on its way. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 4-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Chu. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Guzman moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Aaron Judge is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Called strike 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Ball 3.
3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And it's 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, he's only 2 for 10. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Britton's ready. Here's the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Elvis Andrus would be next. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Elvis Andrus, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Odor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Third baseman, Andrew McCutchen.
Way in front of that fastball.
0-1.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 30.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope,
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Odor waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Missed with a slider. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Nomar Mazara becomes the first out in the 9th inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Softly hit out to short. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Gardner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo, who's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Beltre. Chad Green gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one gets away.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
6-0, the final shutout score today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Britton takes home the win. Mike Minor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.